First time I was ever stupid and dumb all at the same time.
Hey everybody, Dave Johnston here with Aggressive Fun. Today we are going to be checking out an experience that I had with an eBay buyer of some electronic parts, some solder actually, and it turned out to be the worst. Well, I should qualify that. I didn't actually lose anything in the transaction, and I didn't even get a negative feedback, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. I have this buyer. He purchased these two spools of solder. Everything was correct. Pictures correct, description was correct. Everything was exactly what it was supposed to be. It gets delivered to him and everything's great. And a couple days after the delivery, I get this email from him, totally upset, mad. I'm the biggest creep in the world. Now, since I'm driving to do this part of the video, I was going to print it out and then read off things while I was driving. I thought, that's probably not the best idea. So I'm going to switch over right now and read off the actual dialogue, and then we'll come back here. So check this out.
So here's the conversation. Keep in mind, this is for 2 pounds of rosin core solder that's 60/40, and it's 0.031 inch or 0.8 millimeters in diameter. No big deal, very common stuff. I had sold a lot of it. So he purchased it and he's already received it. And this is the first message I get back from him. And keep in mind, none of these have any punctuation. So if I mess up as I read this, it's not all my fault. Okay, he says, what in the bleep do you solder, which is solder is spelled wrong, with that bleep, bleep, bleep. I can't use that it says ripped. It should be ripped off again. Before I can respond, he says, I have no idea what you use that for. Just got ripped off for 35. I am bleeping pissed off. What do you use it for? I have no idea. I am not happy. Paid you 35 bleeping dollars and got that. I am pissed off big time. I can't use that. Again, it's kind of hard to read because there's no punctuation in any of it. I have no idea what you sent me. I cannot use it. I got ripped off again. I can't use that bleep for anything. I am not happy at all. Anyhow, I am pissed off to the bone weight, and then got some pile of bleep. I can't use what now, paid 35 for that bleep. I am really pissed off, and I mean pissed. I spouse, this is going to turn into nightmare from bleep. I am mad as bleep, sir. At least he got formal about it. So my reply is, here's a description from the manufacturer, and I quote, used for speaker wire, motors, appliances, and general electronic repairs, unquote. Then I say, what is your application? Did you purchase a solder for a purpose that it isn't intended? I'd like to help you however I can. Thanks, Dave. And he responds, again, I had to go through these messages. I sent that same thing to every one of those that he's already sent. He says, you need to show better pictures. I can't use that bleep for a bleep thing. His swear words aren't even spelled right. I'm so bleeping pissed off. Smoke is coming out of my ears. I am going to send that bleep back. I want my money back. I am so bleep mad. I can't stand it. You write me off for 35 and now I am stuck with that bleep. No way, fix it. I ain't paying bleep to send it back. I am pissed off and pissed off, pissed off and pissed off and pissed off. I think he's pissed off. You pay the returns. And my response is, what are you wanting to solder? We shipped exactly what is pictured and described according to your payment and purchase. I'm confused as to why you are so upset with us. What are you wanting to solder? He says, well, I am just a little pissed. I can't use it for nothing. It is too small. I am a small motor tech and I can't use it. And as you have noticed, I am pissed off and I feel I just got bleeped out of my money. And before I get to respond, he says, look, I told you it's too small. I solder big stuff, and that's supposed to be solder. He spelled it wrong again. Can't use it. Too bleep bleep small. Got that. And I say, is the size the only issue? And he's saying, and he replies, you're going to fix this, or I am really going to have to get pissed off, and then you won't really like me, sir. And, I love that he gets formal there on some of these. So after I ask you about the size, he says, look, I told you is too small, bleep right, too bleep bleep little will not work. And so I said, I'd like to help you, but you're not telling me what the problem is. Are you soldering copper wires? Are you soldering aluminum? Are you trying to use a solder for something it wasn't intended to solder? Did you make a mistake and purchase the wrong solder for your task? Just trying to get the root cause of your anger. Just want to help you be satisfied and successful with what you're trying to do. So I'm just trying to help. He says, look, I solder big stuff, and if you like, I can call eBay and really come undone. I cannot use it. It is too small for the work I do. I can't use it. Copper. Well, the old man is about to come undone. I told you 1,000 times it is too small. Small will burn up and do nothing, a waste of my hard-earned money. And I said, does the solder you received match what you purchased in the eBay listing? Are the part numbers on the spools? And then there were two part numbers, and I listed the two part numbers there. I got to make sure that we didn't make a mistake, that he got the right stuff. He says, look, bleep stuff is too little. I can't use it. And how in the bleep do I know I am upset and I told you I can use it? He meant can't there. Are you going to fix this or not? Or am I going to have to blow my top and really get mad? Then you won't like me at all. Do you take care of your customs or not? I'm sorry. This is just too good. He says, you must have a hard head. I told you I can't use it. It's too little. So are you going to fix the problem or not? Or am I going to have to really get mad? You ain't seen nothing yet. Fix it. I will be happy. Don't fix it. And I'm going to really come unglued. He said, well, we're more than happy to help you. It looks like you made a mistake and purchased the wrong size solder. We also stock 0.062 inches and 0.125 inch diameter of the identical manufacturer. Alloy is the same and flux is the same. Sounds like they are what you really meant to purchase. We have a 30-day return policy, so you can ship them back and receive a refund on the cost of the spools as long as they are still in the unused condition as when they were shipped. We ship the exact items that you purchased, so we can't refund shipping or pay for return shipping given that it wasn't our mistake. Sorry about that. Let me know how you want to proceed. Thanks. And his response was, of course they're unused. Bleep it, man. I told you I can't use it. What do you think? I am stupid or what? Stupide. And it gets better. And then before I respond, he says, shipping my bleep. And so I responded, I said, no, just the solder. And he says, you a true ripoff, sir, and I am going to get really mad now. Oh no, he's getting mad. He said, no, this was your mistake, as you admitted earlier. Very happy to help you get the item that you need, but I can't pay for your mistake. Very unfair of you. Look, bleep, bleep, it was not and you're fixing to get it now. Ooh, so now he's threatened me. He says, I will never buy from you again, and I will post it. He can't even spell it. I don't know how he's going to post it. And then he said, again, he says, you be careful. I did not threaten you. You sent some bleep I can't use, and now you won't fix the problem. Who do you think you are, bleep or what? And of course, I am pissed off. Yeah, we knew that. I said, be careful of your threats. eBay really frowns on you threatening a seller who is bending over backwards to help you correct your mistake. He says, yes, and they frown on sellers who are dumb, spelled D-U-M. So now I'm stupid and dumb, spelled D-U-M. Ones two, I have spent over 10,000 on eBay, sir, and you have done nothing but ask stupid questions. I have asked you to fix this, and you just give me the runaround. What is your problem? Do you think I am stupid or what? Send some bleep I can't use and have no use for, and now stuck with, and 35 the hole. He means $35 in the hole for him. You haven't done nothing about it yet, but ask me dumb, again, D-U-M question, think I am stupid or what? And I did not threat you, meaning he meant to say threaten, but he says threat you. I want this fixed, is all got that, and you have, and bent over backwards, done nothing is what you have done. Now at this point, he did initiate a complaint with eBay. He wants to return the thing, and so you get all of the message with respect to all of that. Return requested, gives all of the detail. So now it's officially within the eBay system, and the minute that somebody does that, I then roll up all of the messages and send them as my response to this new return request that has been made. So I send all of that back into the system, and now he's going back and he's responding to another one where I said, no, this was your mistake. He says, you a bald-faced liar and a total ripoff and bleep hole to take it and shove it your bleep. I will post it all over the internet, meaning internet. He spelled it I-N-N-E-T. What kind of man you are? I am paying for bleep. Got that, Dave John? He didn't even spell my user ID right. What kind of name is that? He says, don't you send me no more. Got that, you're a totally ripoff, and you don't own the internet. Well, you spelled it right that time. And you ain't bleep. Got that, and I will post on Facebook or wherever I like, Mr. Bleep. Got that? Good, with 4 O's. Go away, you are a ripoff and liar. You did not have any pictures, which is not true. There are multiple pictures, but one, and I will never buy anything from you again. Got that, Mr. Rioff? Don't send me anything, Dave John. What a dumb D-U-M name. So now he's insulting me, or he thinks he is. And I said, looking forward to receiving the items back so we can refund your purchase amount. Have a nice day. That didn't help either. Take your nice day and shove it. Got that? Don't email me again. And then he says, I am not. It's like he reads the message, but he can only reply to a certain part of it. And then he goes back and sees what he missed, and he replies again. Says, I am not paying the return postage, and you are shipping has material through the mail. Lead is has material, which it's not. It's not at all. There's no limitation, there's no regulation whatsoever that says you can't ship solder. So I say, no, you're incorrect. Solder containing lead is not a hazardous material. Please see the USPS website, where it clearly spells out that it's not a hazardous material. And it's shipped all over the place all the time. all of the carriers ship it as not hazardous material. He says, look, leave me alone, and Bull has material. Do you get it? eBay will decide this now. Go away, you ripoff and liar. You are a con. And then all caps, he's yelling at me now. Leave me alone. Got that good. Again, he's replying again to the same thing. He says, all in caps, so he's yelling, think you're bleep. Ha! And another, all yelling, all caps. You are stupid, and I ain't paying you anything. And then again, reply to the same one. You sound like a bald baby. Not fair. Reminds me of a little kid fighting over candy. I am not paying. Return nothing. Got that, and you want it back. You pay to get it back. Looks like a standoff to me. Remind me of a little kid you are. And again, I never do another response. This is another response to the same message I sent earlier. You are a hard-headed and very stupid man, and I will never order a thing from you, which he can't because I blocked him already. Never order anything from you. All you think about is money and making my life miserable. You had no picture of the diameter on there. It was all spelled out. The label of the solder is there. The description showed the diameter is very clearly laid out on there anywhere. And your mistake, buddy boy, not mine. Show what size it is. You are a very stupid seller, and you think you so smart there. Well, you're a big, and he's got like 20, I guess those are zeros. So I'm a big 20-0 in my book, sir. And then on that, the very next day, they closed the return because he hadn't initiated it by inputting a tracking number, meaning that he was shipping it. And when you don't do that in a certain amount of time, eBay will automatically close it for you. Now, the other thing I did at the very beginning of all of this is I checked out his feedback, and I was curious where we actually stood, because obviously if he gives me a negative as a bot or as a seller, I can't do anything to him but give him a positive or nothing. Those are the only two choices. He can give me a negative or a neutral, or he can give me nothing. So I'm thinking, oh, at the very beginning, I gotta be careful here, because I could get a negative that then won't come off and be there for a year unless you beg eBay and they check it out and they're understanding, which doesn't happen very often. But I went and I looked, and he had already left me positive feedback. So then it's like, okay, I got nothing to lose here. I'll just try to help him as best I can. But my real impression was he actually wanted to do the Amazon thing. And this was a little while back. eBay hadn't really gotten into the free returns and all of that, and the seller pays for everything. And whether the person made a mistake or not as a buyer, the seller still is left holding the bag and have to pay all those costs if something does get returned. I got the feeling that he was doing that, and he just wanted me to say, okay, never mind, just keep it, and we won't worry about shipping it back. But on that particular listing, it clearly said, yeah, you could return it within 30 days, but the buyer was responsible for the shipping. It clearly stated all of that when he purchased it. That's what he agreed to. That was the deal. So he was responsible for the return shipping. Since he didn't do that, the whole thing just ends. The return gets closed on the eBay site, and you just go merrily along. And I block him so he can't purchase anything and then try some other leaving negative feedback or whatever. But I had a feeling my BS detector went off at the very beginning that, oh man, this sounds like a scam, that he's just trying to get the item for free, full refund, even for the shipping. But it wasn't set up that way. So I was fortunate that I was at least covered that way. But in the end, it's all done, and first time I was ever stupid and dumb all at the same time.
Okay, so from all of that, you can see that this was not my fault. He's very upset. The adage is a customer's always right, but in this case, he was dead wrong. There was no way he was right at all. So I'm going to be completely understanding. I want to have customers that are happy. I'm going to do things that make it so that We have repeat customers, and we want nothing but 100% positive feedback, so we strive really hard for that, and we get it, we have it, so the hard work has paid off. But you know, it's the normal world, anything can happen and you never know. So thanks for watching, hopefully it was useful, and we'll see you next time.